to assist in terms of giving prayer to the lady so that she will be number one internationally. I also wish all of us to wish her the great. Imbogodo le. Water and treatment in South Africa, she was competing with both males and females. In the competition, there was no males and females. All of them were there representing all the provinces of South Africa, and she became number one. So that means you are graduating with the institution that is being respected internationally. So it might be another reason for you to celebrate that you are graduating with a college that has achieved an unqualified audit. So now you are having a passport which accords you with the credibility to rock the world and makes ends meet. Please rest assured that the world needs your expertise and talent. Your qualification and education that you receive must be treated as a building blocks towards success in life. We are thanking Ikhala staff. We are thanking you for hibernating these graduates. Your consistent teaching and supporting them gave birth to their success. Lecturers, if there is a graduation of this magnitude, it is a common knowledge that you have fashioned it. College counselors, we express gratitude to you for your oversight role you play. Business sitters departments, thank you for affording our students a space during their work integrated learning. Parents, thank you for your undisputed experience in parenting our students and not stopping believing in them, as well as loving your children. Graduates, you can go and enjoy. You deserve it. And not forget that you have a responsibility to contribute positive towards economic development of Eastern Cape and South Africa. As from today, I am inaugurating you to be fellow alumni of Ikhala TVET College, be ambassadors of Ikhala TVET College. Inculcate ethics and ethical behavior which is free from corruption prevalent. Deliver the services that exceed the expected standards. I thank you all. I wish you all good health and success. Enjoy the road ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Acting Principal and Chairperson of Academic Board, for giving us the update and report to us on academic performance of the institution, and also congratulate these students. As promised, we will now have the MEC. I'm first going to call Mr. Siko to come forward and introduce her so that she can give a message of support to our graduates. Mr. Siko.
Thank you very much, MC. Ladies and gentlemen, let me greet you all. And it is my great pleasure that I will be introducing shortly the MEC for Sports, Arts and Culture and Recreation, Umamu Nwangceba Khonsiwe. I must indicate that very close to my heart, she's also a former member of NEHAW and a former provincial coordinator of gender in the province. She joined the provincial legislature in 2014 and was announced MEC of Human Settlements last year, but recently was appointed as MEC. But phambi kokuthethe Mama Khonsiwe, ndicela mntakasibhayi nje sithi vandla ukwenzela uba u-MEC xa isibulisa ethetha nabantwana athethe ku-right.
Akho bazali na apha. Enkosi kakhulu kwayala yasekhaya. Let me take this opportunity and greet the program director, the university chair of the council, the college chair of the council, acting chair, Mr. Pikicha, and the team that they are with, and the academics. Izifundiswa bethuna molweni. Ndibulise i-graduates. Molweni bethuna namhlanje. Ndibulisa abazali. Molweni bazali. Enkosi kakhulu ne-leadership enoba ilapha eyesikolo i-leadership. I-leadership yokuhlala i-councillors ezingaba zikhona apha. Nam ndiphakamela nje ukuthi okokuqala program director must pass our sincere condolences to the staff members that have lost their lives during the car accident, and condolences to the families and all their loved ones. Kuye kwaba buhlungu ukuthi though besingabazi nobazi, but inhlungu siye sayifilisha sonke. Okwesibini ndithi ke apha kwi-graduates, congratulations to you. Halala kuni, because you have made it. Bazali bam, I just want to say a few words kuni ukuba indlela okanye kubo ke ngoba kubona sebephumelele mandithule ke ndithi nina bazali zenithethe nabantwana nisabakhulisayo that indlela okhule ngayo mayingabiyo ekuxelela ikamva lakho. The way you were brought up or your upbringing must not determine your future. Kuba abanye abantwana bakhule behlupheka kakhulu. Besigqiba uncokola ngayo lonto apha ezintsukwini kuba abanye bangabinazo nezihlangu ezizoya esikolweni. They have to travel long distances. Uba kuyabanda bazawugada inkomo xa ihamba pha inkomo. Ithi xa ibeka ubulongwe pha phansi afake inyawo zibe shushu. Kodwa ngapha konke kobo bunzima banyamezela esikolweni kuba into ayifundayo kukufunda. So bazali ndifuna unicela ukuba nibacenga abantwana bangasonqeni isikolo. Because aba namhlanje bazothweswa apha baphumele kubo bonke obobunzima. Makungabikho mntu uthi andifundi kuba ekhaya khomali. Gone are those days. Government uyayi-avail imali. Yiye ke program director and the principal uba abantwana ngoku bama etops. I must say this because inhliziyo yami ibhlungu ukubabukela. Uxolo mem awuzubhatala ngecash. Ndicela ukubhatalela ngecard. Yet they are given that NFSAS for them to take care of themselves esikolweni. Noko ezinye izinto noba zibhlungu torhana kuyafuneka sizithethe ezinyani. Sometimes ezinye inyani ziba buhlungu. Hayi kanini phamanzi. awagqitha ubaleka kodwa so bazali ezinye inyani funeka sizithethe noba zibuhlungu. Ndiyayazi ngaphuma sendi-unpopular kule hall kuthiwe kakade bezothini. So ndiyacela ke ndifuna sicengacengane nabantwana bethu ngakumbi ontanga ndini ukuba make senze le nto so that nawe ngenye imini, because umzali xa ebefumana wena ubethandazela ukuba ube yinto ngomso. So yiloo nto ke le funeka sicengane ngayo. Yayazi kunzima gqithi these days. Into ebangela uba ke ndibaleke ndiyonxiba le dyasi ndifuna noko kukho le group yalapha esikolweni sezi-students idla ngocinga fana uba abantu abangabaphathiswa noko abawazi kakuhle umzi watsha. Ndifuna niyisuse loo nto ukusukela namhlanje uba i-ANC has taken a decision into yokuba ngoku for you to be a public representative funeka uzibone impukane. Umzi watsha lo ungahambeli kude kuye. Kukho ke olu lutsha luthi yu aba bantu badala bafuna ntoni le cabinet baza kozela maboteketisa abazukulwane kodwa bafuna ufunda. Ngehle ningagqitheli kula interview kuqalwa kuyo. No ndibulisa ke elithuba ndibulela nje elithuba ndizawuthi phambi kokuba ndise nje umyalezo kwezi graduates manditsho uba sidibana ngenyanga ebuhlungu ndive kuthiwa kukho Pastor Phokoza apha. I want them to pray hard. Okwangoku basatsho kancinci Tata Khoza. Sidibana ngenyanga kuthiwa yi-Women's Month. Ngeba ngekucelebratewa the strides that were made by women abalwela basikhuleke. Kodwa ngoku qho nge-1 ka-August abantu abangamadoda ingathi bavale nto kuthiwa yi-Women's Month and is fighting gender-based violence. Ayipheli iveki ungekho umama umntana odlwengulweyo yindoda. Now ndixolele ke abantu abangootata because andikeva kuzofakwa icase kusithiwa kudlwengule oomama. Noko ootata bayabonakala uba basemfazweni noomama enkulu esingayaziyo uba mayithweni. Siyanicela torho Tata Khoza uba uyasiva isiXhosa gani ngathi ndiyaqinisa apha ekuthandazeni. Kuba hayi abantwana yabona abantwana bafunda kwezi TVET colleges baphelile because bathengiselwa ii-drugs ngabantu abadala. Ngakumbi abantu abangootata masithetheni ngazo ezi zinto. Aba bantu bahlela apha bafuna ukwenza imali for bona bathengisele abantwana benu ii-drugs besebenzisa abantwana benu. Khanithi hayi. And nina abazali niyabafihla xa funeke bebanjiwe nenze ingathani baso. Ndizonicela ke uba kuye kwathiwa mandizothetha apha ngenithethe no-program director angandiniki ngoba ndizonicela uba khaniye kuthengisela abantu because once abantwana batye ii-drugs okokuqala ingqondo iyacutheka baphambane bayohlala e-psychiatric hospital emveni koko basweleke. So eyona nto imbi ngazo kukuba umntana kaphinda abe nakamva. Funeka ke sazi ukuba umntu othengisela umntana akho okanye wena ii-drugs akakufuni ukuzondana ngaphezu koba uzondwa nguSathane. Masiyeke loo nto bazali because ndiqinisekela kho mntana umncinci onothengisa ii-drugs kungekho mntu mdala oyindoda behind him. Mandiyeke ke uba ngehle kodwa phambi koba ndiyeke mandiyithethe le nto yabefundisi. Ndiyacela man please bazali niyayazi mos niyakhonza kakhulu nina and majority of you ningamaKrestu. Kule nto ye-gender based violence nithi xa nikhathazekile kusithiwa nihlukumezekile nifuna uya ecaweni for uba niyophiliswa ngokwasemphefumlweni. Kodwa usufika kwisibhongobhiyane somfundisi onxibe ikhola onala mnqwazi phezulu ibe nguye kanye lo. So siyacela torho nkosi yam bantu abangootata masithethathethaneni sicenganeni. Iproblem into yobana siluluntu okanye isociety enjani ngoba ngoku yenza ukuba abantu abangootata siboyike bezihambela phaa bengakhange bathethe nix singabathembi nalapha kwababo abantwana. Ayiyonsomi ke le nto ndiyithethayo, zii-cases esijongene nazo usuku nosuku okanye on a daily basis. Hayi mandipheze apha uba kukho abangayithandiyo le nto, kodwa ke abantu abangootata bayadlwengula. Ndize apha mna ke xa ndizawuhlala phantsi kukunicenga njengelithi xa ndithi congratulations to you, you have achieved. Funeka nizazi ukuba namhlanje you are different than yesterday. Anisafani. Therefore, xa ni different than yesterday, the respect of yourself first. You must respect yourself and love yourself more than anyone else. Uyabona ngasenifolisha kweza traps ze gender-based violence, you want to be loved by somebody more than you can love yourself. Please, you must start by loving yourself first. Secondly, you must respect time. For when it is gone, it will never come back. So each and every minute that goes by, it won't wait for you. So where you are working, because I hope and trust that majority of you are working, or wherever you are working, but where you are working, you must work as if there is no tomorrow. Ungadenza improve next quarter, man. In case next quarter doesn't come. So I want to encourage you, okokugqibela, you must watch what you say through your mouth, words. For if they are taken out, you will never swallow them again. So usola ngokufuna utshonisa inhloko phansi kwesanti, ingakwazi utshona. So funeka sohluke ke ngokuthina noko bathe bazibona impukane andithi. Kodwa into yokugqibela endicela uniyenza ningazigwagwisi. Ningaphakami nifundele nina. Nifundelanga aba bazali bebenifundisa. Niyeke le nto uthi uba ngaba use-ofisini uthi ngexesha umuntu amepha utya ichapisi ukuqala uthathe izipili uzijonge umshiye umbona uthi hayi lixesha leti niyayithanda iti bethuna ndiyanicela khanihloniphe abazali kaloku xa ufundileyo umahluko funeka ube khona kuwe. Awuzulingana nomuntu osuke wathathwa yena mhlawumbi akabonanga kakhulu, because laa nto ithi studying, awustudy itheory le isencwadini, you also study the way of life and the environment. So uzucaca uba ufundile ke ngoku funeka ucace wena ngendlela obasevisa ngayo abantu, wohluke kwabanye abantu abangakhange baze umaka apha kweli qonga and graduated. Thank you very much. Ndiyabulela.
Thank you very much, Honorable MEC, for those encouraging words to our graduates and all of us. We take note. We will also knock on your door to assist us with the social ills, and we know sports and arts and agriculture is one vehicle that have created many leaders in our society. I would love now to go call upon Mr. Dwili to come forward and introduce to us the keynote speaker who is going to address the congregation and our graduates. Mr. Dwili.
Thank you very much. The Master of Ceremony, Mr. Lottering, the Chairperson of Ikhala TVET College in his absentia, Dr. Chada, the members of the Council at large, headed by Mrs. Heu, the member of the Executive Committee in our midst, the college principal, acting Mr. Pikisha, the deputy principals, members of the PMT, senior lecturers, members of support staff, all invited guests today, parents and religious leaders, graduates, congratulations. I feel honored today to be given this opportunity in this august occasion to introduce our honorable guest speaker of the day. Dr. Gwaze Francisa was born in Zimbabwe. She wrote Cambridge examinations, that is equivalent to our South African grade 12. She passed well enough to gain entry into the university. She, however, decided to go to the temporary teaching so that she would assist her father in providing for her siblings. During the time she was a temporary teacher teaching, she got an opportunity to enroll in a diploma for education with the University of Zimbabwe. For her diploma qualification, she specialized in mathematics and statistics. After obtaining her diploma, she taught for 2 years and then enrolled for a BSc Honors in Agriculture. Soon after completing her first degree, she was called to be a teaching assistant in the same department she studied. She assisted in the lecturing of various courses in animal sciences. She then enrolled for a master's degree in animal sciences. Upon graduating with her master's degree, she was hired as a lecturer at a faculty of veterinary science at the University of Zimbabwe. Due to her huge appetite for education, Dr. Kwaze went on to enroll for a PhD degree in animal science with the University of Fort Hare. After obtaining her doctorate, she worked for Lovedale TVET College as a lecturer and later on as an acting program manager for the bridging program for the farming management program. In June 2021, she then moved to Ikhala TVET College, the big team, where she was hired as a senior lecturer. She is heading the farming management program at Queen Nonesi. In addition to her qualifications, Dr. Kwaze also holds a qualification in strategic management and project management, both obtained from the University of South Africa. In the world of research, Dr. Kwaze has published a number of peer-reviewed articles that are found in the Nated journals. She is also a reviewer for various journals, is an external examiner for various universities, and a member of the Curriculum Advisory Committee for the Fort Cox College of Agriculture and Forestry. She is blessed with 3 children, 2 daughters and a son. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome on the stage our beloved Dr. Kwaze.
Okay. Thank you very much for adjusting the mic for me. I am vertically challenged. But I hope the speech that I'm going to deliver is going to make a lot of sense to you, and it will not appear as if it's coming from this person who is vertically challenged. Thank you, Mr. Julie, for the generous introduction. Master of Ceremony, members of the Ikhala TVET College Council, the management and staff of Ikhala College, distinguished government officials, our MEC for Sport, Recreation, Arts and Culture, invited guests, the SRC and students present here, ladies and gentlemen that have prioritized this occasion, and most importantly, the men and women of the match, the graduates that are gathered in our midst. I would like to say, if you love soccer, you enjoy the match, but there's only one man of the match. In our midst, we have close to 1,000 men and women of the match. So there is a lot of joy in this place, and it has to be. And all protocols observed. I would like to warmly welcome you to this momentous event. Kindly allow me to use the term graduate instead of graduate, since the term graduate only applies to them after they've been conferred with their qualification. Today we are gathered here to celebrate the victory achieved by our honorable graduates I'm going to continue calling you honorable because you've done something that's honorable. That spent rigorous years studying in their specific fields, individuals who are now equipped with knowledge and skills that are of relevance to our labor market. Congratulations to the graduates, to the parents and families, to Ikhala staff members, led by our acting principal, Mr. Bikisha and his SMT, the academic and support staff of the 5 campuses, the council of the college that guides how the college functions, and the Department of Higher Education and Training, which gives us direction, which gives us a framework on how to ensure that our students finally graduate. To our extraordinary graduates, I would like to extend my hearty congratulations to you. I would like to let you know that you don't have to underestimate yourselves in any way. As rightly put by Mr. Nelson Mandela, I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world," I unquote. Today you are armed with that weapon. You reached the finishing line. You studied through the COVID-19 period for that matter. As a reward for that, let me give you a tip. If you are to attend any interview and the panel requires you to indicate your strengths, then tell them that you studied during the COVID-19 era and you made it. You should then begin to unpack the skills that the pandemic equipped you with. COVID-19 taught you how to adapt, to be resilient, to work under stressful conditions, to display critical problem skills, to be flexible, and to work hard in independent ways in some cases, and as a team when situations prescribed. For example, at times you were not so sure on how to connect to Zoom, on how to connect to MS Teams or Moodle, and you would call the next person. "Hey man, have you connected? The system has kicked me out. What do I do now?" And this one would answer, "I have no idea. I've also failed to connect. Let's check with Mandla." Just displaying some incredible teamwork, a skill quite relevant for your future workplace. Talking about teamwork, let me share a story with you. I used to be a storyteller. Okay, before I share this story, Mr. Julie, may I have my water? I'm drinking this water because I am impressed by the graduates. Okay, let's all leave this venue for now. I think some people are looking at the door. Let's leave this venue in our imaginations. I will use the name Noluvuyo in this narrative. Kindly allow me to usher you into a hypothetical country. Let us walk down to a hypothetical village in that particular country. It is 22 minutes past 8 in the morning. We are viewing from a hill that is near the village because we don't want to disturb the scenario. We want to study the scenario. Noluvuyo is walking hurriedly to the only school in the village. As she approaches a cluster of homesteads on her path to school, 17 men and women step out of their houses to confront her, not in a bad way though. One man amongst the fellow villagers asks her, "Noluvuyo, why are you not in school yet? Your classes start at 8. Noluvuyo respectfully replies, "Yesterday I got soaked in rain on my way to school. Today I woke up at 4 a.m. and lit a fire. Since that time I was trying to dry my jersey using the fire, but I didn't win. When I realized that it was 5 minutes to 8, I decided to leave. That is why I am still on my way, sir." The other villagers were observing Noluvuyo. They figured out that she looked hungry and that she had no shoes, no school bag. One lady removed her shoes and gave them to the young girl. The shoes looked oversized, but all felt it was better than not having shoes at all. Without wasting time, two women went into their houses. One brought a jersey and the other one brought an old school bag and some baked bread. And they handed these over to Noluvuyo. Remember, all this was happening in the absence of Noluvuyo's biological parents, not even her guardians. Noluvuyo thanked the villagers abundantly, with tears in her eyes. One man and a woman accompanied Noluvuyo to school. They walked for a long distance and crossed the river, and the two handed the young girl to her school teacher. Noluvuyo felt a great sense of belonging to the community. She continued to receive support from fellow villagers, and as I speak to you today, as I am at this podium, Noluvuyo is a senior medical doctor. She opened her own surgery and medically attends to her fellow villagers for free. In addition, she owns a poultry project that is run by 25 employees that are from her village. So this is Noluvuyo for you. Let's clap hands for Noluvuyo, please. So I will constantly make reference to this story as I navigate through my speech. If we take an overall analysis of the story about Noluvuyo, we realize that the villagers worked as a team in assisting her, even when the biological parents were not there. It is against this backdrop that the message of my speech is hinged on the adage, it takes a village to raise a child. In this context, the term village is used metaphorically to refer to the wider community in which the child is found, irrespective of whether you are in a village or you are in a suburban area. In the past, it used to be the physical environment, but now it even includes the social media platforms that our children use. The adage conveys the message that it takes many people to provide a safe, healthy environment for children, where children are given the security they need to develop and flourish, and to be able to realize their hopes and dreams. The expression emphasizes the value of a community, significant others, and the value of collaboration in the upbringing of children, which is supposed to include even disciplining them. It indicates that caring of children is a shared responsibility. The idea is that it's the responsibility of the community to nurture and educate young people, not only the responsibility of parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, but the responsibility of every citizen, irrespective of gender or position in the society. The fact that Noluvuyo was accompanied to school by a man and woman signifies that both genders need to take up rigorous responsibilities of raising children. Ladies and gentlemen, we should, however, be mindful of some proponents who put forward statements such as, if it takes a village to raise a child, therefore it also takes a village to destroy a child. So we therefore have to better qualify our statement to rule out such statements, and we are going to do that. To the parents, abazali, who have been very instrumental to the success of the graduates, I'm glad to say you worked hard to give these children the best, and I wish to congratulate you along with the graduates. You deserve to celebrate because you were behind your child in his or her academic journey. Congratulations, parents, for coming this far, and thank you, Lord, for leading us to this milestone. This, however, is not the time for you parents to lag in diligence. It is not the time to stop supporting your children because they are still on their way to achieving their goals. I love soccer, but I won't tell you the team that I support. Just imagine that a match is still on if the goalkeeper decides to take a nap for 5 minutes because he's so excited that his team is leading, so he wants to relax a bit, there will be disaster. So I urge you parents not to take a break at this point. I strongly believe that the Lord who saw you through at the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic will also see you through until your son or your daughter has made it in life. Who knew that we would be here when the pandemic was at its peak? Even though parents may be the child's principal caregiver, the family does not live in isolation. It does not live in a vacuum. To the friends and families that supported these graduates, I'm so mesmerized to see you here celebrating with them. I urge you to continue supporting these families with your love and kind words and deeds. Parents and families, children need your inspiration, as this will give them an impetus that will result in the achievement of their goal. I was called a professor by my high school teacher, who indicated that he saw the potential in me, and he indicated that he wanted to inspire me by giving me that title. Let us inspire the youth so that they realize their dreams. Let us mentor them, give them words of affirmation. Ladies and gentlemen, let us cheer every child, biological, adopted, a neighbor's child, or that child that stays 2 streets away from you. Today's generation experiences less connection, more isolation and anxiety, and even depression. All these have a negative bearing on how they behave and their academic performance for that matter. They therefore need our love and care. Care leads to growth, self-confidence, self-esteem, and selfishness. The model is to overwhelm them with care so that it overflows to such an extent that they can afford to care for others. We still have to love them, even when they at times seem to be volatile, they seem to be arrogant, they seem to be disobedient. It is quite ideal and very convenient to have children who toe the line, children who are obedient and compliant. But let me drink water because this is controversial. On the other hand, it is inconvenient to have children who are ready to challenge our authority. But then we are not really building change makers if we don't want our authority to be challenged. If we have authority that protests against being challenged, we are just replicating clones who might not leave any legacy. I would not have made sense if I do not seriously appreciate and congratulate Ikhala staff members, starting from the acting principal and his SMT, the academic and support staff for making Ikhala a conducive place for studying for our graduates. Here we are here today because of their efforts. They invested a lot of hours, some beyond working hours, to ensure that graduates that are present here succeed. Now I'm going to talk to the graduates. How I wish the podium was in this direction. Now that villagers have raised you, and they are still raising you, and you have excelled, I will continue to congratulate you from the bottom of my heart. You have completed the first lap of your race. You worked hard for it, and now you are reaping the fruits. It is quite commendable. Your next and final lap is to root yourselves in the industrial space. You need to continue working hard. It is quite crucial to continue learning. You cannot say now that I've graduated, I'm done with the academic field. The looming fourth industrial revolution should induce an appetite for long life learning. If we do not learn, we will become obsolete. We will perish. Even the Bible says in Hosea 4 verse 6, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Here the Bible indicates that people perish because they lack knowledge of the Lord. In our case, we will also perish if we want to stick to old practices. Even for those with skills already, there might be some need for reskilling, there might be some need for upskilling. Ladies and gentlemen, it was well after I had received my doctorate that I registered for qualifications in project management, qualifications in strategic management. So there is no ceiling when we are talking about learning. There are quite a number of short courses and full qualifications that you can go for. Some are online and they are for free. You can go for a communication course, you can go for time management and so on. These will allow you to stay afloat in this hyper-transforming world. Honorable graduates, continue with the values your parents, family, friends, Ikhala, and the society at large imparted in you. I urge you to think outside the box. Change makers tend to take the path less traveled. They question, they challenge the norms, the givens, the usuals, the musts, the established, the so-called common sense of life. They have the courage to think differently. They can challenge malpractices. This is not to say that you should be rebels, displaying some barbaric nature. Remember, Noluvuyo spoke respectfully to fellow villagers. She would have said, "Who are you to interrogate me?" But she didn't. Seasoned change makers are expected to challenge any status quo, but in a dignified manner. Remember, you are fighting a system and not individuals. Change makers stand up for what they believe in. They will temporarily face defeat, but still move on to accomplish their missions. They have the audacity to become strong and move ahead to success. Regardless of your situation, Noluvuyo worked hard and ended up assisting her village. Your parents have sacrificed so much to get you to this point. You need to continue pleasing them by maintaining your dignity. Remember, you might be someone's role model, so that person is watching you. Do not let the person down. If you give up, then you are shattering this person's hopes and dreams. Continue soaring high, join the wagon of impactful beings that are there to solve problems that range from power shortage, ailing economy, climate change, to outbreaks such as COVID-19. Plow back to your community. Noluvuyo employed people from her community. Success is just ordinary when you create wealth for yourself. It then becomes extraordinary when you elevate others. Noluvuyo did that, and you can do so too. Consider yourselves as individuals that are set to create a more skilled, productive, and innovative society. Talking about a productive and innovative society, I have 3 aspects that I want to share with you. One is respect of time. Respect of time encompasses attendance and punctuality. You need to go to work every time. We are assuming that you are employed now. Don't worry, you all get employed. That's why I'm here. I'm going to talk to them. They are going to hire you. So you need to go to work every time you are expected to be there. Of course, there are times when you have genuine reasons for being away from your work. But of course, your immediate supervisor should know. Some employees will pretend to be sick and stay away from work. What will then surprise is that they will upload pictures of themselves in swimming costumes at the beach. The manager will then see such photos and wonder if this employee visited a doctor at the beach in that regalia. A related aspect is about punctuality. Punctuality entails arriving on or before time. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be part of your DNA that you can pass on to later generations. Punctuality shows that you are organized and you are a dependable employee. Karen Joy Fowler puts it as, open quote, "Arriving late is a way of saying your own time is more valuable than the time of the person who waited for you," close quote. I'm persuaded to say that your professional image looks well polished and organized when you are punctual. You cannot always be late for work. late for meetings, and you are constantly asking for extensions for submissions. Most people arrive late because they wake up late. And then they will frantically try to speed up the process. And they want to travel for 40 kilometers in 10 minutes. Are you using a jet? And then when they finally arrive, they will start with coffee. Let me drink my water. It's not coffee, no? They will start with coffee and share with others about what they dreamt. They will then start working at 8:45 instead of 8. One day you are going to be an employer. Would you be comfortable with employing employees who are like you? I recommend that you wake up early so that you don't drive at a terrific speed, endangering yourself and other road users. So all in all, I recommend that you have to value your employer's time as stipulated in your contract. Important too is trustworthiness. Every workplace wishes to recruit employees that can be trusted. Imagine you've been employed and all of a sudden, you've been employed at a farm and all of a sudden 10 pigs go missing. And this is the first time this is happening. It will be embarrassing if this can be traced to you. You were employed to be a supervisor in the crops section, and now you are secretly marketing the farm's pigs and putting the funds received into your account. Your village never trained you to do this. Ikhala has been nipping such in the bud by ensuring that there is no plagiarism when you write your assignments. You do not copy when you write your tests and examinations, because we know such tendencies are the beginning of corruption. So please allow the assets of your future workplace to relax as they wait for the real marketing officer to dispose them. Your future employer does not expect to hire a liar, a person whose words and information has to be verified all the time, a person who uses the truth economically, minimizing on the amount of truth they tell. Fellow employees will ask, where is he from? Thus putting your home area, your parents, your family and friends into disrepute. And when they ask, where did she study? You will have brought shame to Ikhala. This is undesirable and it terribly dents your image and that of the villagers that raised you. Remember, lies have no space in our memory. You might give so many versions of the same story. Check this one. Say, I have to attend to my uncle's funeral. He's the only brother my mother had. Are you not going to be embarrassed when the supervisor says, but you said the same thing 2 years ago? Has he passed on again? By lying to me, you are indicating that I'm too inferior to receive your truth. So let's be vigilant when we go out there. Honorable graduates, the final attribute I wish to share with you is teamwork. You cannot be said alone and unsupported. You need company and love as you make it from here. You need each other's challenges. You might have weaknesses in aspects where someone is strong, and vice versa. You can therefore assist each other. Teamwork diffuses the intensity of pressures associated with excessive workloads. Research has shown that alcoholism, suicide, and chronic diseases may emanate from stress associated with loneliness. Today, honorable graduates, do the best you can with dignity, respect, and the highest level of professionalism, and be a moral compass, be a standard, a benchmark, a person of excellence, a frame of reference at your workplace and beyond. You will soon be a stakeholder in the village, ready to raise other children, so as to create a better South Africa, a better Africa, and ultimately a better world. Right. Where is my water? Yeah, I'm about to finish, don't worry. Now that I have addressed all stakeholders, I would like to reiterate that we continue to raise the child as a village in our collectiveness with the spirit of Ubuntu. Ubuntu is an orientation that opposes individualism and insensitive competition. Let's guard against having a diluted version of Ubuntu. Let us stop pretending to be united. Just imagine the statement, if I scratch your back, you also have to scratch mine. I don't believe in that. If you are well-resourced and you always scratch people's backs and you want them to scratch yours, are you not going to have wounds coming from over-scratching? God equipped you with resources so you can distribute them, but you are busy asking beneficiaries to scratch your back as well. Are you forgetting that you have a social responsibility? At times, just scratch their backs and let them go. If you do that wholeheartedly, God will bless you abundantly. So we need to compare the village with the older siblings who are asked to have an exemplary behavior when the younger one is around. So let's be exemplary all the time. So I'm saying when you get those jobs and you are up there, do not use the statement, if you scratch my back, if I scratch your back, you also scratch mine. We are all responsible for ensuring that children are raised in a nation that doesn't just talk about values, but acts in ways that exhibit such values. So it is at this point now that I want to revisit the adage that I have been using. I want to tamper with it. It says it takes a village to raise a child. But I want to say it takes a self-disciplined, sober, upright, decent village to raise a sober and seasoned child, a child of high standards. When we have issues that require solutions, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to shift blame, but share it as a united body. If we shift blame, we are going to fold our arms and expect the accused to remedy the situation. But if we share the blame, we will go to the drawing board and vividly look for solutions as a collective. Now I am coming to the business world, the banks. Graduates, I'm now looking for jobs for you. So how I so wish they were seated somewhere so that I would take the podium to wherever they are and talk to them. So the business world, banks, financial institutions, and interested individuals, on behalf of the village, I'm looking for any assistance for the graduates that are gathered here. Be it some internship, be it a job, be it whatever assistance that you can give these graduates, it's going to be welcome. They worked hard, and if we can also work hard to ensure they get jobs or become entrepreneurs, it means we have crafted some educated, shrewd, smart, and classical unemployed individuals that will become stressed with life and can become undesirable elements in our society. So this is not the time to drop the ball. It's too late. The graduates are already there. We cannot have a situation where a plane moves away from the runway and has taken off, and then what do you hear? You hear, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying Air Utopia. We have just taken off, but however, please note that our 2 pilots are so tired, they want to take a nap for 10 minutes. We are in the air. The graduates are there. They need a lifeline. Parenting is non-stop. As villagers or stakeholders, we should not take a break in guiding the youth so that we leave a legacy when we depart. Thanks to the QCTO for unveiling a number of new programs in response to the industrial needs. We just have to assist these graduates at all costs. It is everyone's duty. I was impressed when the Gauteng Education MEC indicated that education will be meaningless if our children can't participate in our economy. So I have identified you people as the right people who will help accomplish that. The graduates we have here are a fraction of the students that they started with from grade 12. So one best present that you can give them is to throw a lifeline to them. So by the little powers vested in me here, before I leave the podium, I say to the graduates, soon after this session, identify any potential funders and gently grab them by their jackets and talk to them, set an appointment, and meet them later, and use your persuasive language and get that opportunity. You got to be active. Villagers kindly request for business plans from these graduates, and please work with them. Therefore, one important present is that is what I'm looking for. How I so wish these people were seated somewhere so that I would go and talk to them. Kindly allow me to take this opportunity to thank all the role players for the excellent work, both academic and logistical, in making this event a resounding success. The fallen 5 heroes. I did not want to mention them in the beginning because I wouldn't have said anything after that, because the whole situation makes me emotional. I'm still in pain. So in closing, I would want to say, villagers, please continue taking care of the graduates, and the business world, please ensure that you hire them, because if you don't hire them, I wonder what will happen to them. What will happen to them? All the other stakeholders have tried to raise them. So now the ball is in your court. Thank you.
Can we give another round of applause to our honorable doctor? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now prepare to conduct the presentation of the certificates and diplomas. I just want to ask that we close the door and we minimize movement. Everyone take their seat, because remember I indicated earlier to you, we sit with 94 students who are receiving their certificates N6, and then 428 that receive diplomas. So it's a huge number. We wanted to move as smooth as possible, hence we ask that everyone take up their positions so that we can start now. Deputy Chairperson of the Council, may I request on behalf of the college management and staff that you confer the national certificates for the following programs: business management, electrical engineering, farming management, human resource management, management assistant, and public management and tourism. Thank you very much.
Thank you, MC. But before I say anything, can we please stand up? The the levels feel very low. Just stand up a bit so that we can stretch, please.
Yeah.
Stand up, please. Yeah, just so that the blood can move. The energy is very low. Okay, we can sit down again. Thank you. Yeah. By virtue of authority vested in me, I shall now admit students who have moved to the point of receiving certificates obtained at Ikhala College. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will start with the diplomas, with the certificates. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the national certificates. We are requesting you to hold your applause until the end of each group. I just want to ask again that door is closed there, so that we can move. I'm calling upon Mrs. Vatela. May you please come and present the certificates for business management, electrical engineering, farming management, and human resource management. Mrs. Vatela.
Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the certificates for business management. Business Management N6, Mananga Nondumo. Memani Asipe. Memani Asipe. Mgoqi Sibulele. Mgoqi Sibulele. Ntumni Siziwe. Ntumni Siziwe. Mnwana Masabata. Mnwana Masabata. Mzamo Nobenguni. Mzamo Nobenguni. Paul Pakama. Yes. Paul Pakama. That is the last one.
Yeah. You're done. Sorry, ma'am. Can I ask all these electrical engineering students, can you line up here, please? Do the same with the, followed by the farming management students and the human resource management students for N6. Line up here, please, in that order. Electrical engineering student, can you come down? What is it?
Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the certificates for electrical engineering. Fanti Inga. Mkwali Aviwe. Ndiko Siposetu. Zokwe Sibabalwe. Faku Sesetu. Mbokoto Zinhle.
Let's move. Apparently they are not here.
Chairperson of Council, I hereby present
Where are those students? Why don't they come? They don't know their names. Go on, ma'am.
Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the certificates for farming management. Mangola Nasipi, Mbanga Tandazani. Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the certificates for human resources management. Bayi Luto, Buyeye Vuyokazi Mashia, Tebisa Nolonwabo, Toka Miranda, Taweti Alicia, Dlanga Nsapokazi, Dumile Lindani, Gulubela Tulisa, Hlanganyana Afika, Hloyi Sibongile, Class Tandokazi Ronel, Lumkwana Atenkosi, Magobiane Zinhle, Makonza Andiswa, Mananga Kanyisa, Mkhatshwa Thabiso, Ndanjana Noxolo, Saula Siposethu Theodora, Songqishe Bekumzi, Chololo Thabisile, Zihlangu Sinoxolo. Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the certificates for management assistant. Khongwane Anelisa, Selana Nosipho, I am done.
You've already called their names. You've called, yeah.
Which program is that?
Thank you very much, Mrs. Watela. Yeah. Okay. Graduates, pay attention. It's very simple, this process. Okay? You all line up, come here, and then we move. Okay? As your name is called. All right? Okay. I will now call Mrs. Mpongos to come and present to us the certificates for public management and tourism. Ms. Mpongosi.
Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the certificates for public management. Gqowa Zanele Veronica, Hlangwana Somikazi, Mashia Andisa, Mbalo Lindiwe, Mbanya Atandile, Mdletje Zabatwa, Mpanana Yandiswa, Mthikaka Qaqamba Noloyiso, Nomeva Leletu Portia, Peter Spiwo, Siwongo Azile, Stofile Sihle Nomzamo, Chemese Lisakhanya,
Dube Aseza, Voyi Milisa, Hello Zikanyile, Buka Asipe, Dibia Lita, Femele Noluyolo, Finga Cynthia Nomatemba, Giyose Sindisiwe Salmina, Kafile Tinati, Magongoma Khamisa, Malawana Andiseka, Mase Anelisa, Mei Zonke, Mbanya Atandile, Mbede Ncediswa Patricia, Mbengo Amahle Simnikiwe, Mbophane Vuyokazi, Mdingi Nosiphelo Zinhle, Mhlebi Sandisiwe, Mjikwa Lwamkelo, Mjingwana Sipokazi, Mkhathali Aviwe, Mzizana Sibabalo, Nzima Kayakazi, Nqingo Phumza, yeba, Nkohla Simbulele, Nodidi Sandiso Brian, Nqayi Zanele, Ntantiso Sisanda, Akatha Sposetu, Shenxane Sifiso, Sibonda Kayakazi, Sophangisa Zodwa, Tabane Thuliswa, Thonga Snoxolo, Liwani Yamkela, Nkala Phelisa, Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the certificates for tourism. Boy Sandisiwe, Mavityo Fundiswa, Ay, Ntombo. Mayeki anikiwe. Mzwakali Sisikelele. Nightingale Yanelisa. Ngwebu Asive. Stemele Thokozani.
Thank you very much. Chairperson of Council, this is the end of certificates. I will ask the choir now to, before the choir start, I want the choir to just render one item, but before they do that, I want the diploma graduates to listen now very carefully. Diploma graduates, listen very carefully. As per program, you can see there we will start with business management. So when we announce that we are going to start with that, all business management students will line up here so that the flow can go. Are we clear? The same if you go to civil engineering, electrical engineering. As you can see, we are going according to the program. So don't, okay? Deputy Chairperson of Council, may I request on behalf of the college management and staff that you confer the national diplomas for the following programs: business management, civil engineering, electrical engineering, farming management, human resource management, management assistant, public management, and tourism.
Thank you, MC. By the virtue of power vested in me, I shall now admit students who have moved to the point of receiving diplomas at Ikhala TVET College. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Deputy Chair. Mrs. Madikizela, may you please come and present the national diplomas for business management and civil engineering.
You're supposed to wear their hood.
Bayeke nobaba zindlwana.
You want, I mean, Tema?
Makwenziwe.
Oh, by
Okay. It doesn't matter. Okay. Chairperson of the council. Shh, order, please, order. Chairperson of the council, I hereby present diplomas for business management. Bente Tumeka, Butuma Abongile, Tungu Noma Tamagu Yonela, Dikana Asipe, Dikana Shonela, Fuzile, Iko Wandile, Kutuka, Tombizanel, Kwinana Asanda, Mahwanana Nokwanda, Mbangata Zenande, Likuwe, Memani Asipe, Mfuku Anelisa, Ndalasi Esetu, Ngoma Pilasande, Nodume Xola, Patren Sinesipo, Peter Anelisa, Philip Wandisa, Philip ongeziwe kwakho, Sana Sinazo, Shweni Luvo, Sigweba Zimkita Sharon, Ulinda up, Sikweza Nobuhle, Siswana Mvokazi, okay.
Makonyuke. Okay. Siswana Mvokazi. Yeko Sibongile. No. Mnwana Masabata. Business management. Ndimgqibile business management. Ndilinde ucivil engineering. Hi. Chairperson of the council, I hereby present National Diploma for Civil Engineering. Dum Sebulelwa. Dum Sebulelwa. Chaka Patience. No, Baba Siza. And Babon Kalong bize two, the way two.
You're done?
Yes.
Are you not done?
There's one, there were only two.
It's fine. Mr. Mbeka, may you please come and present the national diplomas for electrical engineering?
Oh, okay. Chairperson of the council, I hereby present the National Diploma for Electrical Engineering. Bulana Samkelo. Dalasile Ncebakazi. Mabunzi Tandile. Magwijana Sicelo. Makatisi Bongiwe. Mangwana Khanyisile. Maqwane Sinovuyo. Mbolekwa Dlabazana Amanda. Minenzima Nomaphelo. Molata Kitabile. Mpenchu Khanyisa Unathi. Mtati Dumisani Tony. Mthetho lonwabo. Nganywa Mvuyisi. Ngudle Sikhulisele. Saul Ati. Soko Zizipo. Hit the two. Ximbi Sive. Zingando Atengosi. Kamte zininzi. Tlhakedi Thuso. Tokwe Tozama. Zokwe Sibabalwe.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Sigao, may you please come and present national diplomas for farming management.
Yeah, no, I was still waiting for you. Chairperson of the council, I hereby present the diplomas for farming management. The first one is Asanda Mvambi. Baleni Sipiwendo. Bobozayo Amahle. Bhlekiwe Sibahle, Dlambewu Siphokazi, Dodo Sihle, Dodo Sihle, Gonyela Bongiwe, Butulo Bongiwe, sorry. Eukile Thando Pretty, Hlumela Mgidi, Jekeni Zikhona, Jekeni Zikhona, class Sipukolo, class Sipukolo, Matikane Monica, Majali Nelisiwe, Makapela Sibonile, Malefane Lebohang, Mangena Zintle, Mangi Nandise, Mangi Nandise, Manjia Akona, Manjia Akona, Manyonga Nomveliso Belinda, Makutwa Trisa, Matiwane Nomonde, Mazwi Ayandile, Mdandalaza Anothando, Mdimbaza Onke, Menze Sianda, Mgidi Hlumela, Mgidi Hlumela, Mhlobo Avuyile, Mkhitika noma wethu, Mkhohliwe Mvuyisi, Mki Ntsikelelo, Mlokoti Zozuko, Mngeniso Simthembile, Mnyaka Sinazo, Molly Gweni Mtamiseng, Mkhubata Siko, Msimango Sikhokele, Msobo Ayanda, Mvalo Ongeza Zizo, Mvambi Asanda Felicity, Mzekwa Namhla, Ncipha Christina, Ndovela Nosihle, Ndude Xoliswa, Nzule Anga, Ngambe Zezithu, Njiva Thandazwa, Njobeni Lindokuhle, Nkayini Vuyiseka, Noki Abenati, Nomongo Yamkela, Mtlonyane Viwe, Ntsada Luyanda, Nyoka Nandipha, Pasia Elam Veronica, Poswayo Noma Africa, Putsu Athule Nicholas, Putumani Nosiabonga, Kikani Zipi Emfazi, Koloshe Malibongwe, Kwele Sianda, Saba Siziwe, Sai Yonela, Shedi Kanyisa, Singqi Zintathu, Sianda Kwele, Soshangana Siposethu Lona, Sweleka Tembani, Chayisa Busisiwe, Thuswa Sisipho, Kyala Dorcas Sivuyise, Zingando Sizeka,
Thank you very much. Yabo, uyaphi? Okay, thank you. Can we just have order, please? Can we just have order, please? Right, graduates, when you are done, it doesn't mean you are leaving the venue. You return to your seat. Okay? Yeah. So when you are done there, you just move to your seat. Okay. Can we hold the applause? Ms. Vatela, may you please come and present diplomas for Human Resource Management and Management Assistant.
Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the diplomas for Human Resources Management and later for Management Assistant. Diko Yamkela, France Asive, Hodi Apiwe. Hold on. Hold on. Mamfengu Nwabisa, Maqobane Namhla, Mvandaba Siphelele. Owa nomthandazo. Bhota nobafundi. Buzwa noluvuyo. Cekiso. Buzwa noluvuyo. Cekiso Thembakazi. Khoboza Ntomboqolo, Diko Sinovuyo. Jonase Busisiwe, Fetile Sandisiwe, Gangathele Onezwa. Canga Musa Asavela Sikhona. Cilichane Fumisa. Gcinisa Sinesipho. Xolothela Sesona Amanda. Gogela Phumeza. Gqibisa Anathi. Hadi Lukhanyo. Hebe Sinokolo. Hlobo Lwandile. Jonas Siwandele. Kabi Yonela. Ludidi Nomathamsanqa. Lumkwana Tabisa. Lumkwana Khanyisa Poshia. Lungisa Sipesonke Abigail. Luchetu Aseza. Magongoma Banati. Magwangana Vuiswa. Mamfengu Nwabisa. Maseti Zikhona. Masiza Zanele. Masoka Ndumiso. Maxim Pamela. Matebese Lindelwa. Matwela Nozuko. Mbali Simelokuhle. Mdleleni Nambitha. Dokwana Ziyanda. Mene Siviwe. Qobane Namhla. Mani Ntombizodwa. Nkhosana Nosipho. Mlibali Siyanda. Moyakhe Zizipho. Mpono Priscilla, Msobo Babalwa, Msuthu Fezeka, Mzimane Lutho, Kame Asemahle. Nxitho Nosiphiwo, Njaza Zamkelwe Gcobisa, Nobaza Siyanda, Ntshinka Phaphama, Phanya Aviwe Sandra, Phekula Phumeza, Phimbi Nyameka, Khame Lizeka, Ramajela Anathi, Sahluko Khwaita, Sajini Noluvo, Sakauli Tobisa, wow. Sibeko Sibusiso, Sijaji Zizipho, stand here. Sijaji Zizipho, Skafu, Skafu Yanga, Skei Onam, Sokabo Tandiswa Tundra. Greater baby girl. Sonamzi Ayabonga, Thembani Tobile Elizabeth, Toby Sive, Tutu Lisakhanya, Vutela Ayanda, Yawa Akhona, Yoyo Banele, zenzile ziyanda. Good. Beautiful. Zondani lindokuhle. Chairperson of Council. Isa. Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the diplomas for management assistant. Bolo Yolanda. Mahola Vuyolwetu.
Right. Grade ones. Grade ones, I want you to pay attention. I can't remember giving permission for. Can everyone just keep quiet, please? Photographer, I can't remember giving you permission to take photos now. We are still busy with the program. The photo shoot will happen afterwards. I'm speaking to the photographer there at the back here. You are creating a congestion. And I want you to stop taking pictures there now. Let the students move back to their seats. The same with the one that is happening outside. Ushers, please make sure that those graduates come inside into the venue. We are almost done. We are going now to the largest group, which is your public management. Mr. Dukisa, Mrs. Boko Lotren, Mrs. Mboy Dubeni, and Ms. Biana, may you please come and present diplomas for public management. Mr. Dukisa. Okay, right. Public management students, you can come closer. Ms. Mboy Dubeni is going to lead the process.
Okay, it's fine. Chairperson of the Council, we hereby present the diplomas for public management. Amanda Siyikili. Bangiso Atenkosi. Bidi Andri Ayavuma. Biligwa Pelokazi.
Obi, Anele, Bota, Ngeziwe, Charles Mbasa, Ingo Simvuyele, Lephu Busiwe Pumlisa, Dlunge Peliswa, Dofi Kwezikazi, Faku Yonelani, Faku Akona, France Akona, Fulumeni Zetu, Genge Aviwe, Gobizembe Luvo, Armans Zintle, Enama Lunga, Hobe Mzukona, Jolobe Sizipiwe, Kula Sesethu, Magokoba Siphosihle, Makapela Siyaxolisa, Malgas Anelisa Thandolwethu, Manina Siziphiwe, Machi Spokazi, Manzi Melissa, Matandi Ongeziwe, Manchingana Aviwe,
Batsili, Zinasi Ncedo. Mayekiso, Chulumango. Banyahu, Zikona. Banyahu, Zikona. Mkhasi, Nositelo. Mehlo makhulu, Khanyisani. Mhlekwa, Mvuselelo. Mkhosi, Ayanda. Mlondolozi, Nelisa. Mnani, Bathenkosi. Mngxuma, Zandile. Mpikeleli, Zianda. Mkhalati, Yolelwa. Msebe, Busisiwe. Msobo, Boniswa Mavis. Mzansi, Masibulele. Damana, Sisipho. Dlangisa, Simthandile. Dubata, Vuyiseka. Mkhenge, Poshia Vatiswa. Gongca Ntombovuyo. Ngeki Zikhona. Kodwana Zizipho. Gotyana Sesethu. Noludwe Olisa. Tlabezo, Sibonisiwe Phumelela. Chaka anoxolo. Plaki Amanda Nopis. Posa Lirato. Koboshiane Snovuyo. Kwelo. Sisanda. Sayinti Anele. Sibeko Nokwanda. Sidota Pumeza. Silinga Sipe. Sineli Hlaliswa. Singe Kolokazi. Siwoko Azile. Siyikili Amanda. Sokoso Nopasika. Soko Luzuko. Solani Vuyolwethu Asemahle. Taliwe Chwaita. Chambu Viwe. Toto Anati. Twala Nolubabalo. Vuntu Pumza. Vetfoot Spokuhle. Xhadi lutho. Xhadi sisonke. Xhamla lutho. Zolwana aviwe. Zukelwa lindiwe. Bungane Patrick Sakiwo. Blayi Sikelelwa. Popotyana Lelethu. Bonkolo Zikhona Pearl. Xason Tabeleng. Iko Sylvester. Imani Zenande. Delekile nokubonga. Dlabongwana Yolisa. Dlanga nokubonga. Dlova Mandipiwe. Dosi Zizipho.
Chairperson of Council, I hereby present the continuing list of public management diploma. Dubela Siziphiwe Omega. Dubela Siziphiwe Omega. Fande Sosiyamamkela. Kinya Kolani. Kinya Kolani. Goniwe Lukhanyo. Gubula Pumza. Gwanju Zimkhita. Xoyiya siyamthanda.
Too much now.
Ah,
Too much. Let Makulu overdoing it.
ah,
No. Bible.
ah,
No, we can't hear you. They are overdoing
ah, they are too much now. Order, please. Order, please. Goniwe lukhanyo. Gubula Phumza. Gwanju Zimkhitha. Xoyiya siyamthanda. Hans Nokuthula Faith. Hlabangani Sandisiwe. Hlahlana Nqaba. Hlangwana Noluvuyo. Jacobs Sinazo. Jacobus Denisa Regine. Jacobus Denise Regine. Joyini Ncedeka. Kaleni Kayakazi. Khambi Sisonke Olivia. Khamnqa Asiphe. Keyisi Sinazo. Keyisi Sinazo. Khohlani Neziswa Nale. Lengisi Axolile. Lisani Babalwa. Lubengu Nosimpiwe. Lugadlalala Sebenzile. Madikane Nomziyanda Primrose. Madikizela Nangumtu. Madotyeni Simamkele. Madubedube Nomahlubi. Magadla Thembakazi Olga. Makha